Hi, Jess from Balm here. Okay, today we're going to do a demonstration of a facial sinus massage. This is good for people who get headaches in your face or just feel stuffy a lot of the time. So there are a few major sinuses. The sinus flows all the way through your face. You know, if you know anything about the lymphatic system, it's part of that. So there's always fluid going through and around your face. So these particular 4 spots that we'll be focused on, they're kind of like hubs, I suppose. They're bigger sinus areas, and so they're the ones we focus on, and that helps. Once we get those warmed up and a bit more liquidy and flowing, that usually helps to smooth everything else out and reduces pain, and you can often breathe a bit better too. So let's get started. So we start up here. There's 2 here, right in the underneath the eyebrows there, kind of in the corner of the eyes. Yeah. And then we've got 2 here just beside the nostrils. I find if I press and stretch a little bit, I can breathe through my nose still. But if you squish it, you can't breathe at all. So that's not very comfortable. So you press, and it can often be very sore. So you go as far as you can go. Don't cause yourself any undue harm. You'll also find, particularly in these 2 spots at the top of the cheeks there, and you're pressing into the divots that you can feel. But we'll often find that these particular spots feel spongy and thick when you're a bit under the weather, or if you've just got sinusitis or rhinitis. So you find those divots and you give those a bit of a smush, press them in. You can tap. And I find my left hand does not work the same as my right hand, so I end up very often uneven, but it doesn't really matter. And you do that for as long as you want, but for now we'll just go for about 30 seconds. And while you're doing this, you might find that you feel the release. You might feel a drip starting to happen in the back of your throat, and that's fine, that's good. That's what we want. We want the flow to start happening. And if it's too sore, you just go soft and around, make weird facials. And then we move over to the next one. And we do the same thing. And you might also find when it's uncomfortable, you might want to do things like pinching your cheeks, because even the musculature and the fascia gets inflamed. And then you go up to the temples. So that's on the sides here, just behind your eyes. And then over to that middle bit, and you squeeze, or you push, and you can do it all along the eyebrow if you want to do more. And then if you want to do it rhythmically, okay, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, you're only touching your face with one lot of fingers at a time. So when one moves, that one comes off, that one goes on, that one comes off. So you just keep going around and around like that. And that's basically it. So as I said, you can smush around. Often with the lymphatics, you'll find you help if you can push your fluids out to the side. But to do proper lymphatics, you have to do a whole bunch of other stuff as well, like hitting around your chest and up here, and then up just behind your ears, and that gets that top bit open and ready for flow. Good luck.